shutting it down over here. So I'm here. Good morning, everybody. Morning tea. Morning tea. I don't know if I look sexy or not. I look cute. Charming, maybe. Let's go with charming. I look. Is that a way? Is that it? Hey there, Derek Anderson. You know who looks adorable? It's Derek Anderson right there. That's an adorable man. Good morning, Waz. Good morning. Good morning, Nerd Nature. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, friends that were over there. Good morning. Sorry about. I saw you guys were like hanging out and chatting around with me. I hope it's not weird. Is it weird that we're doing the double channel thing? Is it? It's not weird. Is it? It's not weird. Is it? Is it kind of weird? I don't know if it's weird. Is it weird? You like the weird? Let's go with the weird. Keep the weird. I don't know. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Nerd, I got something for you. Nerd, I did a thing. Is Nerd here? Nerd, raise your hand, Nerd. There you are, Nerd. I did a thing, Nerd. Alright, hold on. I did a thing. I don't know if this is exactly, but I did a thing. Before I do this thing, I'm going to need you to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're here and you're like, what the hell am I doing here? Gotcha. Hit that subscribe button as well. Good morning, Hager. Good morning, Catzilla. Good morning, Justin LeFleur. Good morning, friends. Hold on, Nerd. I did a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for Nerd and Nerd Nature alone. If you don't like what I'm about to do, blame Nerd and Nerd Nature alone. Whew. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say, reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Ooh the lolly, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water. They were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never dreaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse were watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, jumping fences, dodging trees, and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Ooh the lolly, golly, what a day. Ooh the lolly, golly, what a day. Ooh the lolly, golly, what a day. I'm not gonna lie, Nerd. I'm not gonna fib you a little bit. I'm not gonna try and put one on you. I teared up a little bit when I sang that the first time. I can kind of feel it like in my brain right now. Like right in the back, I'm like, ooh the lolly, golly, what a day. And I don't know what that is. Is that like... Oh boy, I'm getting a little deep in my brain here. I didn't mean to hit this moment. This is a weird moment in my head. We'll get to the topics and stuff and whatnot, but like, wow. I was just thinking like, getting older sucks balls. Holy Christ. We're trying to hold on to that hope, you know, that naivete, that, I don't know, that childish, beautiful, I'm gonna go cry for like a minute. Hold on. 1 second. Thanks, Nerd Nature. Alright. Ooh the lolly, golly, what a day. It's been a heck of a week. It's been a heck of a weekend around here. You know, Pops and I doing tours around the house and such. So, thanks for breaking me, nerd. Man. Thanks for breaking me. That was good. Good morning, friends. That was good. I haven't had a little break cry like that in a minute. Ooh the lolly, golly, what a day. Isn't it, nerd? God, that's such a good movie. It's a good move, nerd. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thanks for sticking around and after watching me cry there for a minute there, folks. Crying at a Disney song. What? Ooh the lolly, golly, what a day. Hold on, folks. Just plugging my phone back in. Plugging it in. Alright. So, let's get back to the business at hand. I love you guys. Okay. Woo! Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thanks, nerd. That was beautiful. I appreciate that. It's beautiful. I appreciate, like, that little moment you gave me. And here we go. Ooh the lolly, ooh the lolly. Golly, what a day. I don't know what that emotion is. That's weird. Knock it off, nerd. That's weird. Okay. Someone said clean the alternator real quick. And I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a good, I think, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's clean the alternator real quick. Try and reset the system. Thanks, nerd. Okay, if Nerd Nature ever asks you to A, eat a marshmallow, don't. Or B, sing a Disney song, no bueno. Alright, we're learning things, nerd. Love you, my friend. Love you. Love you, my friend. That was... break the host, huh? Alright, I see what's going on. Break the host. That's good. It's a good way to... it's a good show. Every time I ever watch David Letterman just have like a psychotic breakdown, I was like, this is my favorite David Letterman show. You know what never happened? Ooh the lolly, there goes David Letterman. Oh boy. Okay. Dibble. No, whatever. I'm gonna have to do with that. It's a dabble. And then we gotta do the double. We gotta do the double. And then we'll get into the show, I promise you. Alright, we gotta do the double. Ooh the lolly. For the past few days, week, I've been watching a couple of YouTube channels. I don't wanna give them away if you want to talk to me about what, but they're nerd channels. Like, no offense to Nerd Nature, but like one guy talks about like quantum mechanics and like the fun stuff of like, prime numbers and searching for searching for patterns in squaring of fives, and just like truly nerd topics, and beautifully nerd topics, like, oh yeah, nerd, you can learn. And the guy that is hosting it, I guess no, it's fine. I don't want to say the channels. DM if you're whatnot. And so that's great. And then there's this other guy who, for the past couple of years, has a channel who does like little conspiracy shows, like dealing with like CIA topics or the Voynich manuscript, and whatnot. But again, I don't want to give the channel away, but I love the way that he hosts it. He has this like stupid fish. All right, so again, without giving the channel away, like if you know what I'm talking, he has this fish that he like. It's a beautiful, like really cool, like way of hosting a show, and because the fish will like deflect, and it's awesome. It's goofy, it's dumb, I love it. But anyhow, I love that show. So what I'm saying is, Herbie, thanks for showing up though, Herbie. At least you're here, my friend. Nerd says, right? Does he? He Nerd Nature says, I know who you're talking about. The fish irritates me. I know, he's supposed to. He's great. I love it. It's like, what the? Come on. Shh, quiet. Shh, quiet. Come on, shh, quiet. You're in the way. Shh, quiet. Beautiful. It's great. I love it. That's how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to take any of this, serious at all. It's beautiful. I love it. How's everyone today? How are you today? Someone's asking, how's everyone? Nerd, he's great. He's great. So I was just wondering, like, what do you guys, like, some of the things that I've learned have blown my brain. Or I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And I'm going to give you a few examples. Number one, there's the hollow moon theory. What? Hollow moon theory? Hollow moon. We're going to write that because I want to write that down. So I'm going to write down hollow moon theory. And so I was wondering, do you guys want to know about... We're going to learn politics. We've got the politics book. But... Which one, nerd? You know what, nerd? Here's the thing. I just, as present as we are on YouTube, I guess, I haven't really been a YouTubey kind of guy. I love the hollow moon. Someone said they want to learn about photosynthesis. Bill D, is the Earth really round? No, actually, Bill. Let me tell you about that. We are an elliptoid. Is that? We're kind of like, it's like if you take an orange and you squeeze the orange down a little bit. That's kind of what the Earth is. It's like kind of like a compressed orange. So we're not like completely round. We're spherical. If you're asking that, like, are you asking, is the Earth flat? Yeah, dude, it's flat, okay? It's flat, Bill. It's absolutely flat. And you should go take a flying leap off of the Gulf of America. Okay? No, it's not flat. Okay? So the hollow moon, I love the hollow moon theory. I'm kind of thinking it might be real. Okay? Kind of thinking it might be. What? Someone said it's juicy. Thank you, carnivores. The earth is. It's got. You know what I mean? Squeeze it a little bit, like get a little seed out. You can grow a new earth. That's what Venus. Okay. So we've got the hollow moon theory. Someone said I'm not. That's. Do we have any other? Another one that blew my brain. Backwards talking. Also, Bigfoot might be real, Bill D. Backwards. Just what a bot would say. Whoever is, you guys are having like a talk amongst yourselves about who is or who isn't a bot, and it's really funny. Justin the Flower, the sky is blue because of the angle. Alright, so if you have, hold on. So you have so you have the world here. Ooh, hey. Boom. You got the world. And you got the sun. Here we go. Alright. So from an angle, staring right down at the sun, at the equator, your light angles are gonna hit the sky at an angle enough to like reflect down back at you blue. And it just kind of does that because of how the Earth's rotated and the way that like light waves work, I guess. I don't know. It's all about the angle of the sunlight. I don't know why I went through all of that just to have. I think I just wanted to tear my Lego model apart. So it's just how the angle of the sunlight hits the atmosphere. And so like if we were tilted like a little bit more or a little bit less, we'd probably have like a different angulation. I don't know. Like if you look at Venus, their sky that sky is greeny. You know, maybe, I don't know. I could have made all of that up, and it could just be that's blue's the only color they had left. So that's a good answer too, because blue is the only color they had left. Justin. So I don't know. What else do we want to talk? So we've got the hollow moon theory that we can talk about. We've got the hollow Earth theory. I kind of like the hollow Earth theory. I don't know if I kind of like the. I don't know if I like it like all the way hollow. I think that seems a little goofy. But I do kind of like the idea of having like huge cavernous spaces within the Earth, within the world. There's absolutely room for it. So, hollow Earth equals dinosaur pets. Well, I think you got to remember, folks, that the Earth apparently is 70 some odd percent water. And we only know about 10% of the 70% of that water. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the ocean that we have no idea about. You know? You know what's blowing my mind? Watching these channels lately, and because I like watching Ancient Aliens. Love watching. Because of the way they talk, the way they try and sell you their ideas is hilarious to me. Like, you have to ask yourself, No, I don't have to ask myself anything. You know? And you got the announcer, the commentator, yeah, with every cockamamie idea that comes up, they're like, and the aliens moved it with their pinkies. And the commentator's like, are aliens pinkies? Are aliens using their pinkies? Like, oh my god, this ridiculous show. And so it's friggin' hilarious. And I really only got latched onto it because I was watching someone else watch it. And I don't want to talk about that show, but even though if you know that show, that was a fun show too. That's not on YouTube. That was on another. That's like I don't know. Anyhow, I'm talking about other stuff other than me. But I want to talk about me. Let's talk about you. All right. So I tell you what. You're a cool shirt. Thank you for saying cool shirt. I tell you what. If you know how to get a hold of me, I'm not gonna tell you how. You make the effort. If you know how to get a hold of me and you want me to talk about some kind of a wacky thing, and we're gonna talk about politics because we got the politics book here. Not because we're getting political. No. But I want to know. And I think it's fun. I think it's fun to talk about stuff that is probably not true at all. But it sounds neat. It sounds fun. It sounds like it could be. You know what I mean? Like the Hollow Moon, the Ark. I think it's an Ark. What do you mean it's an Ark? What? I thought you were smart. I am smart. But holy buckets, there's so much in the histories of like so many ancient civilizations. There we go. I lost my point because I got whatever. That's how conspiracies flourish, though. Is people get distracted by their own distractions. Apparently, and I didn't know this. Somewhere it happened, and I think it's the Mandela effect kicking in. I didn't know. Apparently, there is proof of a massive flood event whenever this came about within the Younger Dryas. Dryas, not dry ass. JC in Australia. The Younger Dryas. Who's known about that? I didn't know about that. Nerd Nature, I know you knew about that because you've been watching that guy. And you've been watching all of it. When did the term Younger Dryas come out? I don't know. I think we finally hit a reality that's like, you know what? The flood happened. I thought it was all made up. What do you mean there was a flood? And they're like, yeah, dude, this is probably how Atlantis got flooded. What? And they're thinking, like, down in Antarctica, that some solar flare event probably happened and warmed up the poles to such an extent that, like, the world water levels rose by at least 100 feet, and now, boom, in comes the water. Like, what the? Holy crap. I didn't know all of this was happening. Morning, Kim. Morning, Joe. Morning, Jesus Christ. I don't know. Kim, have you heard of this? Have you heard it? I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't know that this was actually like a thing called the Younger. I thought we were all still trying to like, a flood. You know? I didn't know. No, now we've got proof. We've got Antarctica. Oh my goodness, what a weird continent that place is. What's going on, Hondo people? What a weird place! We're gonna learn about Antarctica. We'll do an Antarctica talk about um, coming here soon. All right. So I've been learning a lot, and I don't know if I remember any of it. You know what I'm saying? So along with, I also am consistently frightened by prime numbers. Like, if I'm ever intimidated by something, it's prime numbers. Um, let's try something real quick. What number? We're not giving anything away, it's just trying something. What number between 1 and 100 do you think, hold on, don't put any numbers up, what number between 1 and 100 do you think is the least chosen number? Go. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna do this thing over here while you guys one time each write what number do you think is the least chosen number between 1 and 100? 1 and 100. What number is the least chosen number between 1 and 100? I'm giving you a few more moments here, checking my phone because I can. And hold on. There we go. Okay. What number? Let's scroll up here. Do you think is the least chosen number between 1 and 100? Alright, so we've got 1, 44, we got 100, 43, 9, 9, we got a 6, 6, we got a hundo, 49. Whoa, what's going on, Penny? We got 69, we got 61, we got 13, we got 11, number 1, 77, 91, 1. Are we still, kind of, 81. Alright. Wow, you guys are not helping me with this game. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So, what number now do you think is the most chosen? There we go. Now go. Now, what number do you think is the most chosen? I'm over here not looking at what you're doing. I'm over here not looking at what you're doing. Okay. 69, 69, 44, 12, 42, 23, 42. Jesus Christ says I'm stoned, don't ask me. It's alright. We got most chosen is either 13 or 22. 69, 44, 9. Dude. Alright, so according to statistics, taking away look, we know the number 69 is a socially construed. There's a weird importance to the number 69 that we all know about. It's dumb. It's kind of funny, but it's dumb. And so you take the number 69, take that out. You take the number 42, and we hear all about Douglas Adams, and we know that Hitchhiker's Guide, 42 is the answer to life. So we take the number 42, take that out. All right, so you take 69 and you take 42. So you guys are right about how for the least chosen, most chosen, Probably 69, or for most chosen is 69, it's in there. The one number that I haven't seen, because you guys are absolutely abnormal, is 37. 37. So now I'm going to tell Pops from here on out to always pick 37. Okay? You guys apparently, none of you are normal. Alright? One of you was supposed to pick 37. Penny, I was hoping it was going to be you. But we always choose the 7s. It's a 7. And what it goes down to, and what I like is the theory of, is it's attached to the prime. And it's some weird primal attachment to the mystery of, and the inherent infinity of, or infinite power and longevity of the prime. So it's, another way of asking the question that'll probably get you to 37 a lot easier. And this is my favorite way of ever hearing someone ask the question. And you usually get 13s and you get your 17s. But pick a number between 1 and 100. Both numbers can't be the same and they have to be odd. You're probably going to get 37. It's the power of 3, it's the power of 7, I guess. I don't know. Alright. So these are weird little things that I've learned. Alright, one more. Let's do one more. Pick a color. I'm going to walk away. Pick a color. I'm going to be back. Don't pick any numbers. Don't pick any numbers. Pick a color. What do you think is the most picked color? I'll be right back. Coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back. You guys are great. Okay, you guys are great. So we've got Hundo People Blue, Justin Gray, Jesus Christ Brock. You need to get out of the house more often. Yeah, I know, Jesus Christ. Herbie Von Werby, a color or a color? Jody's Blue, Derek Anderson, Chartreuse, thank you for playing. 69. Bill D Blue, Nipper Mama Red, Kimberly Blue, Classic Blue, Katsula Blue, Ishmael Violet, nice, I like that. Clean Grow Green, Penny Purple, Hundo Clear, King Metro Magenta, I like that one. Herbie Von Werby, Cyan. Cyan is the most chosen color, is cyan. Jody's Blue or red for certain. How do you do like 2 for certain? That's your answer, for certain. Sue Littlemar, yellow. Michael Patterson, orangey. I like orange. Jesus Christ, pink. It starts on the... Why do I have to be pink? Why can't I be Mr... I love Mr. Pink. Alright? We've got carnivorous me bad, colored me bad. I like that. I like that a lot. That's probably the answer. So let's go. Green is the answer to everything, Clean Grow says. Amen, friend. Amen. So we're looking for the most chosen color statistically, and it's close, blue. So for all you blue people out there, don't worry, you're normal. You don't have to be blue. I'm not doing any blue songs, alright? If I was blue and I see that, Herbie, and I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you cyan equals blue. Nope. If I was blue and I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. If I'm blue, I would die. If I was green, I would die. If I was blue, I would die. Okay. Let's just get into this. Thanks, everybody. Let's just try not to take any of this seriously, shall we? Now we're into the listening portion of things. Now we're into we're going to get into the book. We're going to do a little political. Not political at all. We're going to learn about politics. We're going to learn about, we got 2 short sections here. We got we're just going to do 2 little baby sections. 2 little baby sections here. And then, I don't know, we'll mess around. Penny's here, so I can't use the F word. Thanks for finally showing up, Penny. Thanks for being here. Is it tax time? It's tax time. That's why she's here. That's why. She's making sure. Oh, alright, I see what's going on. She's making sure. She's auditing is what she's auditing. She's not in the audience, she's auditing. Love you, Penny. Alright, the first section, politics. Let's learn what politics is. We don't even know what politics is. According to Johannes Althusius, he's finally getting down to the nitty gritty. What the hell is politics? What do you think politics is? Alright, hold on. Before we get into this, what do you think before we get into what Johannes Althusius says? What do you think politics is? Let's not get political, and I don't want to get personal. If you get political or personal, you're in the way. Knock it off. We're learning. What do you think politics is? What do you think? I'm gonna take a swig here. While we learn a little bit here. I don't know, maybe I kind of like just reading the book here and trying to teach. So, Penny says it's a legal way of getting hosed. Okay. Corey D says it's multi-opinions. A legal way of getting hosed. I like that, Penny. Also, you owe me $5. It's legal. I'm just saying. Legal now. Okay. No, it's Mountain Dew, flavored Mountain Dew, Herbie. I'm just saying, Penny. You said it. I didn't. Okay. All right. You said it. I didn't. That's all. Sue says she can never get into it because of the politicians, because of the people of the concept. Behind the concept, she couldn't get into the concept. I get that. I totally understand that. It's slimy, isn't it? You don't know how to be a lawyer. Oh my God. Lawyers, sharks, oh God, bottom feeders, ambulance chasers, until you need one. And then you're like, oh man, where are the ambulances? I gotta go where the ambulances are. You know? I'm just saying. Politics equals corruption, Niffer says. Okay. So it's the art of corruption. Herbie goes, damn Skippy. I'm just saying, sometimes, people, there's shady shit everywhere, you know what I mean? I don't owe you any money for that word either, Penny. Alright? You're not charging me for the S word. Okay. Politics, according to Johannes Althusius, is the art of associating men and women. But back then, women had a different, unfortunate association. We're working towards it. So if I say men, please know that I mean women. I'm just reading the book here. Politics is the art of associating men. Political thinkers have long pondered the balance of power between between government, communities, and individuals. In the 16th and 17th centuries, the prevailing idea was of a centralized state with power vested in a sovereign, a ruler, where like an absolute ruler. Like, oh yeah, that's the guy. However, the radical views of Calvinist political philosopher Johannes Althusius on the role of the state, sovereignty, and politics paved the way for the modern concept of federalism. Althusius redefined politics from an activity relating only to the state, between you and the government, to one that permeates many aspects of social life and unfolds in political associations well below the level of the state. You know there's some politics going on between you and your sister when you're trying to brush your teeth together at night and you're trying to watch or you got some, you know what I mean? Like, you know there's some politics going on between you and your dad when it comes to how much, who gets the bigger steak. You know there's some politics going on between you and the other students when it comes to, can you please stop asking for more homework? Sit down, Patrick. We know you're smart. You know there's some politics going on between you and you're driving on the road and you hope to goodness that the person merging isn't gonna just merge. You know there's some politics going on when you're buying a banana and you're like, I really hope this banana's not poisoned. In the first chapter of his major work, Politica, he introduces the word of consociation, which has formed the basis of federalist thinking ever since. Althusius claimed that human communities, from private ones such as families and organizations to public ones such as cities, are autonomous entities that came into being through a form of social contract. Don't poison my banana. Like Aristotle, Althusius believed that people are sociable. And in order to live peaceably together, they are happy to share goods and services and respect one another's rights. I will not poison your banana. Each consociation of individuals begins when someone recognizes a shared need, service, or set of values, like bananas, and is willing to contribute to the welfare of a group. Absolute sovereignty, as advocated by Baudin and Hobbes, was seen by Althusius as illogical and repressive. He believed power and authority should move upward via consociations, not down from a sovereign. While consociations are independently subordinate to the state, collectively, they are superior to the state. The government sits at the top of a hierarchy of consociations, and its task is to administer the commonwealth made up of the various interacting groups. It, too, is a part of the social contract, recognizing and sharing the aims, values, goods, and services of its people and coordinating their communications. In Althusius's theory, good morning, Patience, by the way. Sovereignty belongs to the people, not the monarch. The elected representatives of the government do not represent individuals or a single common will, but a plurality of wills of all the community. You're gonna laugh your ass off when I tell you exactly what this guy is really talking about. He thinks, all right, it all popped into my head. I'm like, oh, that's what this guy's talking about. Okay, so hold on. Let's get back to it. In Althusius's theory, sovereignty belongs to the people, not the monarch. The elected representatives of the government do not represent individuals or a single common will, but a plurality of wills of all the communities that exist within the one larger community of the nation. Althusius's focus on symbiotic associations distinguishes his idea of federalism from the federal governments that we know today. I'm going to tell you what. Such as that recognized in the U.S. Constitution. Modern federalism is based on individualism, not social groups. However, both concepts see the state as a political association, not a single entity independent of its constituent units. Althusius really likes the mob. You got the family, you got the Gambino family, you got the Cardone family, you got the Kerbrat family, you got the Miller family, you got the Thomas family over there, you got the, you know what I mean, we're all families. We're all coming together. We're all one big family. Hey, you taking care of your family? Let's take care of all our family. It's a village. Hillary Clinton said it. It takes a village. We're all a mob. And they, like, the mob. That popped. I'm like, oh, it's the mob. This guy just wants the mob. You got the royal family, King Metro. Come on, you got families. You got Vin Diesel. It's all family. What's the quote? Oh man, don't give me the quote. Give me the quote. Let's do the quote. Come on, let's do it. In the end, all you have is family. You got the Griffins. Who's you got the Bunkers? What's the Zach, you got Zach's family, you got Lilo and Stitch. Alright. In the end, all you have is family. You got the Mandalorians. Beautiful. Thank you, King. Next section. Liberty is the power that we have over ourselves. The Clampetts! You got the Clampett family! How did I not think about the Clampetts? All we have is family. Think about Althusius. It's all about the family. With John Boy, what's the good night, John Boy, what's that? The Waltons. You got the Waltons. Well, I love the Waltons. Liberty is the power that we have over ourselves. The Bunkers, Jodies. Hugo Grotius. Grotius. I don't know how to pronounce that without being an a-hole. Sorry. Grotius. Grotius. That's what it is. It's Grotius. The notions of individual liberty and individual rights came to the forefront relatively late in human history. During the medieval era, rights were collective and judged in relation to natural or divine law. Individuals did not possess rights. Rights flowed from nature or God. Liberty was rarely discussed in relation to individuals. Rather, individuals had a duty to carry out God's plan. In the 16th century, at the University of Salamanca, first Francisco de Vitoria and later Francisco Suarez had begun to theorize on the natural rights of individuals. Bum, bum, bum. However, it was Hugo Grotius who decisively changed medieval thinking by clearly asserting that liberty and rights were in the possession of individuals. Grotius redefined natural law and laid out a new conception of rights and liberty. The idea, think about that. 1600, 17th century, 400 years ago, no one had rights. Now we got rights. The idea of divine influence on natural law was discarded. No, it's us. If it's not God, then it's us. And if it's us, we better be able to be us, shouldn't we? Instead, the study of human nature was seen as sufficient to inform policy and lawmakers. Put simply, human behavior produces the natural law. People have certain natural rights that are intrinsic to them and which are not bestowed by God or the sovereign. Rather, liberty is a natural right. By viewing liberty as the power that people have over themselves, Grotius distinguished between a person's ability to do something and their freedom from constraints. Since man has a right to life and property, Grotius argued, he is also granted the powers that take the necessary action to fulfill those rights. The state does not have legitimate superior authority in such circumstances. Thus, by connecting rights with the individual, the concept of individual freedom or liberty becomes more than just a question of free will. It also includes the freedom to act without constraints. This focus on human agency marked a clear break from the thinking of earlier times. Grotius regarded rights as abilities or powers possessed by individuals, and his philosophy also allowed for the commodification of rights. Rights could be traded with, for example. A sovereign, in this case, the power of the state would come from the voluntary transfer of rights by individuals. I'll own that property for you. You don't have to own property. I'll own it for you. I'll be responsible for this property for you. Okay. Grotius distinguished between two classes of relations. Relations of unequals could be between parents and children, masters and servants, king and subject, while relations between brothers, citizen, friends, and allies were relations of equals. Grotius uses idea that people are natural bearers of rights has become a cornerstone for the theory of liberalism. However, his belief that some people have a right to superiority is surely not in line with the more liberal modern thinking. In other words, Grotius is Animal Farm's all animals are equal. Some animals are more equal than others. That's how Grotius would say. Well, that was fun. We got the mob. We got Animal Farm being written. All animals are equal. 1 second. Now we're back. Let's get out of here, folks. It's been a heck of a day. I hope you guys have had a good day. Have you guys fun? Thanks for knowing stuff with us. That came from the politics book, Big Ideas Simply Explained. I'm going to do a little more research on some of the hollow moon theory, and I'll come back next time we talk, and I'll give you a little bit more on the hollow moon theory if you guys want. Or whatever, If you want to get a hold of me on what to talk about, let's talk. So, alright. But let's scroll me out of here, folks. I'm going to dibble-dabble scroll. I'm going to dibble-dabble while you scroll me out. Okay? Let's get out of here. Let's go home. Let's go learn. Let's go be political animals, if you will. So, scroll me on out. I know I like that I stole that from Pops. Pops, I really love showing up when Pops is hosting. I know that he likes to every once in a great blue moon while show up when I host. So it's been a lot of fun. Borrowing and getting the good stuff. So I love the scroll out. I love that scroll out. Alright, let's go. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Should we? Let's just do it. Man, there we go. I didn't think I was gonna show up today, but here I am. You gotta tell the host, where the new place is. I know we're looking. I'm trying to watch the show, and I'm like, where the hell's the show going on? Where are the video games going on? I didn't see any Legos going on. You know what I'm saying? Where's that door? I didn't know there was a door in the background. And so it's very difficult for me to find out where this show was today. Alright, so let's do this. Let's scroll it out. Alright, I'm gonna go all the way up here. And we're gonna start with Kimberly Bolden. Kimberly Bolden. I love you, Kimberly. Here we go. Kimberly, have a great day. Mosh Fam. You too, Kimberly Bolden. Love you. Sue Littlemeyer, they were probably amazed. Yeah, probably. Corey D, thanks for your time, Brock. Have a great day, all. You too, Corey D. Corey D. Clean Grow, remember all ideas are valid until they are verbalized. Absolutely. Bill D with the emotes, Justin the Flower, yes sir. Nerd Nature, love you much fam, super fun doing the early eve of your day, you too Nerd Nature. Everyone, very much love with the Broken Take Crew. Nerd Nature, ooh de lolly, golly what a day. Jesus Christ. Corey, a high school, some woman sent it to me. I told her to, Nipper Mom, everyone have a beautiful Monday. Mr. Phillips, thanks for the Jabberwocks. Thank you, Mr. Phillips. Bill D, have a great night. JC, Klingro, love Pace and Boat Grace People. You too, Klingro. I don't even know if it's a Scottish accent. That's a weird little accent. Justin the Flower, see everyone tomorrow. You too, Justin. 100 people, take care, peeps. Much love, you too, 100 people. Jesus Christ, see you, Bill, mate. Michael Patterson, Time the Room. Shanti Brook, later crew. Say you, Michael. I love you. 100 people. Anyone have a Discord invite? Let's get to them if you have one. Adrian, God bless you. Jordis, appreciate you. Be love you. We'll talk to you soon. So have a great day, everyone. Aaron, the funny things of nature and biology and science. I love it, right? It's a lot of fun. We've got Don with the emotes and the Jesus Christ and the Niffer and the Suda. I'm so glad each one of you are having a great day. You too, Aaron. Everybody go out and do something with the time. But make sure you got the bug spray on. You know what, Aaron? I don't need you telling me how to live my life. Alright, if I want to go get bit by a tick and get Lyme disease, I'll go do that, thank you very much, Aaron. I don't need you looking out for me, okay? That's enough of you. Alright, thank you though, Mr. Phillips, Mr. Lobster. Lord Divine with a great day, everyone. Love you, Lord Divine. Corey D, love the Scottish. Love you, Corey D. Jesus Christ, bye, Brock. Love you, Jesus Chris Classic, have a glorious day to you, crew, and Brock, much love. But now I'll throw a load over my shoulder. I don't know what that means. Mush mouth, but to bring it in, I'm getting there. I burped it. We gotta burp it out because I want to burp in your ear while I'm hugging it. All right, we got Mr. Phillips, Never Mama, Mush mouth, Never Mama, Cleany, Mush mouth, Corey D, Jesus Christ, Hundo people, Ishmael, Aaron. All right, here we go. On the count of 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3. You put your right. What is it? You put your left hand here, and then you put your right hand here, and then you hold on until you can't. Ooh the lolly, golly, what a day. On the count of 3, 2. So if I go 3, 2, 1, it'll be after the 1. 3, 2, we're hugging out, okay? If you're like, what's he counting down to? What is he gonna? We're hugging it. 3, 2, 1, hug. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. See, I felt that one. That's a good hug right there. That's a good hug right there. I don't know about you, but that one felt good right there, right in the spot. See, like right there. Oh, I felt like a real big hug right there. Oh God, that's a good spot. I'm gonna put that hug right there. I'm gonna put it right there. My nipple is right there, but the hug is right. Okay, love you guys. Let's get out of here. Go home. If you don't go home, just keep going.